JJ, I was just talking with Coach, and I thought the Arizona game was interesting in the fact that there probably came a point in that game where you just said, okay, I got to, you know, put up some shots, put things on my shoulders here because it just wasn't really working out with everyone else. To just kind of take me through, because obviously you don't do that every game. So when those moments come, just kind of take me, is it like a light switching on, or just kind of take me through that?
I would say something like that. Once I seen that first quarter, as soon as tip ball went up, they dang near hit every shot every time they came down the floor. It was 9-4 at the time. I think I had the 4 points. So I kind of knew from then it was going to be a pretty long game with them. Yeah. And then as the game went on, they were still hitting those shots. They hit a couple threes. I think they shot, 75% before halftime, which is a crazy number for me. But, yeah, it's like a switch. I mean, I'm the leader of this team. I'm scorer of this team, so it got to be a point in most games where I got to go get those shots. I got to go get those buckets for my team. I mean, granted, my team, we won't shooting the ball well as a collective and just didn't play offense very well. We didn't execute a lot of things, which, I mean, it comes with a lot of games, but we definitely got to figure it out so we can move on and not continue to lose these type of games.
There's kind of two sides. Like, some people say, well, why doesn't she just do that every game? And then, of course, there's another side. Well, if she has to do that every game, it's probably because there's bad news.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do you think? I'm sure you're probably somewhere in the middle with it.
I think, like me and Kellogg talked about it, like I got to find a balance between getting my teammates involved, making winning plays, and then finding that balance and just going to get a bucket, which we all know I can do. We all know I can score, but it's points in the game where, all right, my team has to get involved. I'm going to need them. I'm going to need them throughout the whole year. So we definitely got to figure out a way where we can get everybody going, except for just having one person in double digits.
JJ, you guys had the Colorado game was a rematch from earlier in the year, same situation here, trying to pay back a loss.
Yeah.
How different can things be in the rematch, and how much do you guys tweak the original plans going into a game that's a rematch?
I'm not sure how we're going to tweak. I'm really not going to speak on that. But, I mean, we're going to go in there with the same mentality we came in with the Colorado game. This is our home floor, and we got to protect it at all costs. So I think we should be fine. I mean, it's going to be a game for sure. Oklahoma State is a great basketball team. They got so many different players. Hurd has been playing amazing right now. So we definitely got to go in there locked in and ready to play so we can get that W.
The first game, I mean, obviously you scout them and everything, and you got the scouting reports. And did the first game surprise? I mean, the way they played. I mean, they played good defense that night. Did any of that surprise you guys at all?
No, I wouldn't say it surprised us. I think we didn't play our basketball. Our defense wasn't as good, just like it's been in any other road games. I don't think our blue has been super great in road games, but they did what we expected them to do, and they handled us. We took that L graciously, but we're going to come back and figure it out, see what we can do better, pick up our defense a little more so we not going in games like Arizona and we not having pressure on their team and they giving us the pressure.
A lot of their defensive numbers look similar to what you guys have. And obviously, the styles of defensive player are completely different. So what is it that they do to produce numbers that the way you guys?
I would think they have a big that's pretty decent that can hold down that paint, and so it makes it a lot harder for us to get in the paint. They still have athletic guards who can guard on the perimeter, so I would say they kind of similar to us, but not in a way. They may not be as athletic as we are at the guard area, but they still have athleticism and are able to guard anybody on the court.
They do it in half court, right? And it's all man, right?
It was man. I think they ran zone maybe a pinch, but not too much. And even the zone, like it was compact, like just like the man inside the paint, not trying to let us get in the paint, trying to force us to hit threes. So we just got to figure out how to not play with them what they want and do what we want.
You got to work to get shots, good shots. I mean,
Yes.
is that coach was saying you guys took a lot of bad shots against Arizona. So how do you kind of, the next game now? Get good shots, take good shots.
Well, we know we learned from film, watched a couple of shots that just want good shots and seeing other options. So just working through it in practice and seeing the ball go in the hoop for other players and just getting other people involved, you know, making the right plays, making the right reads for everybody on the court.
Is this a big game?
Yeah, for sure. Every game is a big game in the Big 12 right about now.
They're ranked, your guys are ranked. I mean, obviously you guys want to get to a certain spot, so you got to win game. So does it feel any different pressure-wise, or I mean, is it?
No, I think just being in the Big 12 and it's being up for grabs as of right now, just same game. We got to go out there probably with a different mentality than we did with Arizona, but we're going to go out there and play our game for sure.
This week that you guys are on, it's almost like a bye week, kind of in the middle of the season. Do you like having that type of week, or would you rather stay in the rhythm of having that midweek game than a weekend and just keep going?
It depends. I think now I kind of wanted to play just because we took that loss. But, I mean, it was good that we get a chance to rest, get our bodies back together, mentally get back together as a team, and then so we can get back in this game Saturday so we can try to go out there and get a W.
I feel like this week is really timed up very nicely for you guys, given the fact that, you know, ranked competition on Saturday, and it's going to be a lot of high net ranking opponents coming in here. Are you all going to play for the next several weeks?
Oh, yeah. I think this rest time is good for us. I think we're going to come back out, and we usually always respond after losses pretty decently, so I think we should be fine coming back out and playing on Saturday.
I'm kind of curious on your take. When you were a freshman here, the Big 12 was much different. Not that the road games were short, but there's still some travel involved.
Yeah.
But now, you know, like last year, you guys had to go to BYU. You just came back from the whole Arizona thing, and Coach said you got back at, 5:30? You know? So now that you know what the old Big 12 was like, and now that it's expanded further west, what's that like, that travel?
I think the traveling is fun, honestly.
Okay.
You get to see different places. I mean, I've been to Arizona before. My brother lives there, but I mean, I went to Arizona State and seen a couple different things. The area's nice. I take it in as just able to see new things, honestly. Like, I think it's always a great time to find a new place, see some new sights, eat some new food. So I take that as a good thing.
The fact that you might have 3-4 hour flights now, that's not crazy, you think, for a conference game?
You got you a little show to watch. You go to sleep. You'll be okay.
What's the show or movie that you've been watching here recently on these flights?
I watched Squid Games season 2, and then recently I watched Breaking Bad. Somebody told me to watch it just because, you know, I'm a criminology major. They said it would be good, so I ended up watching it on this past trip.
Arizona, you probably get the whole season in.
Yeah, I did, actually.
Thanks, JJ.
Thank you.